possession as game 2 is getting underway. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. Magic leading by 3. On the take. Ooh, it's...
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
To the paint. Here's Allen. Orlando with the rebound. And here's Oladipo. Pass to Radliff. And that one. Stuffed right through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Wagner outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
On the wing, Green. Still no points.
NBA, that is just not fair. I mean, I had a feeling he was going to bust out the dunk. He loves the big finish.
And the fans love him. When he has space to operate, they just know he's going to do something special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. For 3, Oladipo. The rebound by Allen.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first. Hasn't had one since.
Pass to Wagner. And he converts the leg. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Here's Leitner. Sinks that one from the post. And the Magic lead by 3. And here are the Pacers now. Into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Down low. Back to Oladipo. Outside, Green. Pass to Mayo. Now Green. Fires for 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, this guy's starting to rediscover that athleticism. What about that finish and flush?
Out to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Wilkins. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end, takes the action right to the rack.
Here's Payton. Sinks the tray. Payton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Gallinari's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Dominique Wilkins.
And the free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Sampson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Here's Rose. 10 points for him. Here's Pettit. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Payton. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Jokic. Shoots. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Roy. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now Payton. Give him 8. From deep, Jokic. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Out of bounds. It'll be magic ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Number 12, Gary Trent Jr.
17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
One more time. Let's hear it for the 407 dance team.
12 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Tatum with 4 on the clock. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
It's all tied in Orlando. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
39. The Pacers, 39.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Here's Rose. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Another one for Derrick Rose. This is a flashback to when he used to do this on a nightly basis.
Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Payton's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the layup.
Spins. Rose outside. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Back to Jokic. From the arc. Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Rose. Orlando with the rebound. Inside. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And it's Jokic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Sampson. Got a piece of it. Here's Wilkins. And he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Pettit. On the wing, Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Orlando. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Jokic. Back to Payton. For 3. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Pettit.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
JT for 3.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Payton. 12 points for him. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Payton. Here's Wilkins. Hounded by Tatum. Clock at 6. Jokic with it. From 18 feet away. And another basket for Orlando.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Rose. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Indiana shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Rose.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Outside Payton. And the three-pointer goes. Payton's got 15 points.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Rose. Pass to Pettit. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Third team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Wagner outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Unseld. Magic leading by 4. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Roy. Give him 8 points now. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Pass to Payton. Back to Jokic. Now Payton. Takes a three. Kept alive. Here's Unseld. Outside Payton. Here's Pressey. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jokic. Here's Wilkins. Three-pointer off the mark. Now the Pacers on the move. There's 47 seconds left in the third.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Outside Payton. Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter. To the wing on the left. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Orlando leading. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Payton. The rebound by Allen.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Oh! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
For the 407, make some noise, Magic fans. It's time for Dance Game. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's T-shirt time. Let's get it, Magic fans.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407. Gentlemen, round of applause. It's your 407 Dance Steve.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Jokic. It's all tied in Orlando. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
The Pacers, 60.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Here's Orlando. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Payton. And he drops it in from the low post.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
There's the steal. Drives to the hoop. Rose grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Pettit. Now here's Tatum. To take the lead. Count it from distance. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Offensive rebound. Tatum draws the double. Rose with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
And that one falls for Rose. And so Rose knocks them both down. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And so they foul intentionally. Puts it up off the inbound. Ooh, they pick off the pass.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
Snatched up. Magic trail by 3. Outside Payton. Pass to Wilkins. From deep. Knocks down the triple.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the call is going to be... Yeah. An illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitution. Number 10.
Now here's Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Allen. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
There's a screen. Here's Roy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jokic with it. It's hauled in by Sampson. Outside Tatum. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. To the paint. Here's Roy. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
Jokic, no good. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Roy. The kick to Tatum. Tatum on the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Sampson buries it down low. And the Pacers lead by 5.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
2 points. That one goes.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Roy. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Orlando with the ball. And here's Payton. Pass to Jokic. Here's Unseld. Clock at 6. From 17. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
And that's an intentional foul. So it's the Pacers now. They lead by 1. Knocks it down from distance. Roy's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Take it away. Here's Roy. Pass to Sampson. And here's Tatum. To the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Jokic. And again, unable to change momentum here. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Personal foul. 5th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up by 9.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
The 3 ball. No luck on that one. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.